Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special.
And that gets things running. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's very hard to overlook this guy, Jean-Philippe Mateta, Peter. A player who has a great touch for a big man. He may be old-fashioned, but I like his subtle movements inside the box that allow him to be so effective.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Gravenberg applies the finish!
Good try, very good try in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
No, he's not getting past him there.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them.
And smartly reclaimed. Frimpong. For C.R.Y. Ekitike. Now it's McAllister. Can he finish?
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nearly, but not quite.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that has been cleared. Crystal Palace have the chance to go the other way.
Spread it left.
Takes a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
C.R.Y. really might have got ever so slightly across it. I don't think he intended to hit it so close to the frame of the goal. I mean, that's a bit obvious.
Now it's C.R.Y. Knocks it out wide. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said.
First quarter of an hour gone.
Frimpong.
Crystal Palace are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type.
And it's Jones. Arteta. And Mitchell. Arteta.
Just eases him off the ball.
Ekitike. And it's C.R.Y.
Henderson getting this one clear. And he's forced to go back. And it's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
Well spotted.
And here's Jones. And here's Isak. Under an awful lot of pressure.
Liverpool really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
C.R.Y. Arteta.
No, that's been intercepted.
C.R.Y.
Passes coming off in quick succession here.
C.R.Y.
Hughes.
And Munoz. And it's Hughes.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time. Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Kamada.
Pass somewhat off target. Throw in. That's good play. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances. So, who's he going to be aiming for here?
And it's Munoz.
Now it's Kamada. Hangs one in. Robertson gets it away.
Ekitike.
He won't be happy with that one. Hughes. And here's Mateta. Now it's Sarr. Mateta. Oh, this is a... Sarr! Oh, it's a fair try, but just off target. Frimpong. It's Van Dijk. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Liverpool are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Great chance! They've scored! And on a great away with great ball.
Change is coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Kamada, Hughes, and it's Kamada, and it's Munoz. Szoboszlai with the foul. That's a quick free kick. Kamada. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, good take in a good area. They're urging him to shoot. Sarr cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Mateta. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick. And it's Mitchell. Sarr, out towards the flank. And they are prompt with their pressing. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks here. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Now it's Kamada. And a chance! No messing about, just bludgeoned away.
The attendance for this
Quarter
match
of an hour
was
into the second half.
29,813.
Sarr, Hughes, passing is crisp and sharp. That's a good ball out wide. Ekitike absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Frimpong. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. OK, that's largely due to the way their opponents have approached it, but they can up their game considerably, and I mean considerably.
Thinks about the shot.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Szoboszlai. Hughes. You would think that now would be a good time to consider some changes.
It's about risk-taking and boldness now. Are we going to see any activity from the bench?
Isak,
who does have an assist to his name. Jones. And it's made its way to him. Shot a goal! And that's a tiny finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Liverpool are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
And that has put paid to that.
Now it's Isak. That's been slipped through.
He's found them just to keep, shoots! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment.
Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 17, Jones. Number 8,
Richards.
Szoboszlai.
And it's to
Number
C.R.Y.
30, Frimpong.
The most accurate
Running on the
pass.
field, Number 3, Endo.
It is a
Number
corner.
7, Retz. Number 11, Mohamed Salah. Number 6, Kerkez.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now. Richards does really well to win the ball there. And here's Mateta. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Lacroix cuts out the pass.
Well, they can at least make a fight of it. Even if it's just a goal, the lift it would give would be huge no matter what the end result is.
Gravenberg. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Ekitike wants to run onto this. Now he's off and running.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And here's Isak. Lovely, now then.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Kerkez. He's in a great position here. Tries a shot! Played with speed from back to front. And here's Mateta. Kerkez. Fourth official. And that's that. Well, that's a tough one. Losing is never good, but this one feels especially hard to take. Not a lot that went glaringly wrong.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So things are underway. With so many teams now playing just one up front, Jim, it's easy to forget, isn't it, that strike partnerships used to be the norm?
Absolutely, Peter, but partnerships have proven themselves to be very productive over the years. They carry more might.
And we've had some legendary ones, haven't we?
Yeah, and how it usually works is that you've got one target man with the other striker playing off him and just looking to add another little bit of devilment.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. They get a throw in.
Played over towards the opposite flank.
So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, he's a little bit unorthodox, Peter, but I really like Brennan Johnson playing either up front or as a traditional winger. And his strength is that excellent turn of pace, of course, that gets him ahead.
Mateta! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Crystal Palace with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually.
They've played it short.
Liverpool have the chance to go the other way. C.R.Y. Now, can they get him away? So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So, we're seeing some...
And a chance!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Jones, lovely pass, but can he get there?
Oh, and the shot! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So we have the first goal.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now. They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Richards gets across to intercept that.
Crystal Palace are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
C.R.Y. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Hughes. Now it's Isak. He's had it taken off him. And it's Pino. Now it's Mateta. Now it's Kamada. And here's Pino. Hughes. Johnson.
Oh, takes a shot! And that's a good finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser. Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, I think big chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
McAllister actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now it's Isak.
Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested.
Johnson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Kamada.
Tino.
Shot, surely! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Corner number 2 then.
And it's been taken short.
No, he wasn't going to let him past.
And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Mateta. Now he's running away. Chance! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Modern football for you. You get zero time to think on the ball. Take too long, and that happens. It gets pinched.
Corner number 3 coming up.
Kamada plays it short.
Kamada. He's in a great position here.
And the finish! Oh, he hit that sweetly.
Oh, that's a cracking try. Good technique to keep it low too.
Van Dijk. Alisson.
And it's Frimpong. And it's McAllister. For Szoboszlai.
Johnson, who does have an assist to his name. Hughes.
Jeremy Pino.
Now that looks a decent ball. Shapes to shoot!
Two added minutes has been indicated.
He's had it nicked away.
Great vision.
Tino.
And he's certainly onside here.
And it's Kamada.
This looks promising. Real chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's it, 45 minutes up.
So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. So your views on the first half?
Well, both sides would have expected a closely fought match, and that's pretty much what we've got so far. The early exchanges, I think, in this second half will be worth keeping an eye on to see if any adjustments have been made to change things.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Crystal Palace are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And here's Isak.
Jeremy Pino.
Can he get on the end of this? That is a great pick out.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball.
Kamada. Brennan Johnson. Konate spots it and intercepts. Jones.
This is a promising build-up.
Doucouré charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Jones.
Mitchell.
Lacroix. And Munoz.
The attendance for this match was 29,950.
Well, the manager might be thinking of shuffling his pack here.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly.
Nicely aimed pass. And here's Mateta, and here's Johnson! That is decidedly lacking.
Well, it didn't quite come off this time, Peter, but that's a warning to the opposition. This team know how to counter, and they'll be looking to do it every chance they get.
Isaac to Kamada. Mateta. Hughes. McAllister cuts out the pass. Jones. And it's Gravenberg. And it's McAllister. For Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Mateta proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Kamada. Oh, this is a terrific run. Hoisted in, and the keeper beats it away. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Ekitike. Szoboszlai.
This is the time you need that pace.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Crystal Palace clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Passes short and sharp. Kamada could move up a gear here. Jones. Passes coming off in quick succession here. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
And it's Hughes. And here's Mateta. Pino. Decent chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So we have movement on both
McAllister.
benches.
Number 17, Jones. Number 9, Isaac.
Well played. That has
Number
snuffed out the
8,
danger.
Szoboszlai. Number 22,
Mohamed Salah.
Ekitike.
Oh, that is a good ball to find him.
Number 3,
Chiesa
Endo.
proves just a little bit too strong.
It's number 18.
Frimpong.
Gakpo.
Oh, that's a clever-looking ball.
Chance for a shot!
Chiesa.
Needless to say, that deserved better.
Well, you have to say how clever the pass was. It caught the defence off guard because of the disguise on it, and it makes it all the more disappointing that he didn't top it off with a finish.
Robertson. And it's Endo. Now it's Gakpo.
Chiesa!
That could have...
Can he finish?
There will be 1 minute
The
added time.
final seconds now.
Wharton. Now it's Mateta. So 90 minutes have come and gone. It's going to be extra time. So still inseparable. What are you thinking, Jim?
Well, look, this has been a hard-fought encounter, Peter, so mistakes are far more likely over the next 30 minutes.
90 minutes. There will now be 30 minutes
So a battle of
extra time.
endeavour, enterprise, and now endurance.
No winner in 90, 30 more to come.
Endo.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know.
Lacroix kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Richards. And it's Mitchell.
Now it's Sarr. Well, that's clear-cut. It's a free kick.
Mitchell. Doucouré.
Looking tidy in possession here.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Endo. That's Chiesa. And it's Wirtz. Lerma. And Sarr. And here's Mateta. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Well, if he truly fancies his chances from here, he's going to need the best of the best.
Substitution
There is some
taking
activity
place.
down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, it looks like they just want to introduce a new focal point to the attack.
Oh, it's a great ball here. Mitchell receives it in a good...
Goes to finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
throw in.
Mohamed Salah.
Tries to pass it through. Mitchell. Sarr.
He is through here.
Tries to play it through.
And the shot! Oh, wow, that's crazy! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it?
And it is half-time in extra time.
And a quick reminder today.
Crystal
to please
Palace
take all
have
the
done it in
bins
good
located
style.
by the entrance
Forced to come
gates.
from behind,
Thank you
they
very
find
much for your
themselves in
cooperation.
front at half-time, which is, for them, more or less ideal. So the very last of the action is still to come. Two teams separated here by the smallest of margins. Fingernails well bitten everywhere.
And the action has already restarted. It has been a slugfest. Significant blows landed, but still no knockout.
Lacroix getting this one clear. Chiesa. He has found the way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Threads one in. Lerma. Looking for options for movement. It's played through for him.
Shot a goal!
Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. And that has left him in a heap. Knocks it into space.
Liverpool really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
Ball's over the line, and it is a corner.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Sarr goes short. Sarr. He's had a shot! And with that, the end. Crystal Palace have been forced to do it the hard way, but they have pulled themselves through unwaveringly to win. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And here's Mateta. Great vision.
Mateta clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
It's very hard to overlook this guy, Jean-Philippe Mateta, Peter. A player who has a great touch for a big man. He may be old-fashioned, but I like his subtle movements inside the box that allow him to be so effective.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That ball looks a good one. Well timed, excellent interception. Mitchell. Crystal Palace have had the ball in promising areas, but nothing to show for it. And Richards.
Well, both teams are proceeding with caution, but there's plenty of time to wait for some attacking purpose.
And he was quick to react. Szoboszlai. Ekitike. C.R.Y spots it and intercepts. Looking for the run. Ah, that's a fine interception. Crystal Palace with the corner, they're first. Kamada with the short one. He is just caressing the ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Jones. And he's made sure that's not getting through. C.R.Y. Mitchell. Isak. Now, can they get him away? Well, he's hit it long, but astray. Bradley.
Liverpool really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly...
Shapes to shoot! Oh, needed to be more decisive in the end.
Ekitike cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break and a big chance wasted. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Ball swung in. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. Hughes receives it in a good position here. He's got away. No way through, so back it comes. And he skips past his man. Johnson touches it back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played. If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he cuts out the supply. Robertson. And it's McAllister. And anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. And it's Bradley. Passing is crisp and sharp. Kamada. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. It's Hughes. And it's Mitchell. Richards.
And it's to C.R.Y. And it's Mitchell. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's been nothing but frustration, really, Peter. I think the team as a whole has to take more risks, but they really need to up their quality too.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. The second half is up and running. Tries a shot! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Gravenberg. McAllister. Szoboszlai. Hughes. And it's Kamada. Now it's Isak. Always onto this. Mitchell.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Now it's Jones. Oh, that was vital. Kamada. Goalless still. Neither side really getting onto the front foot. And here's Johnson.
Johnson really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Mateta going after that. McAllister. Ekitike.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And here's Isak. Strokes it back. So we've reached the hour mark. Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. Looking to play him in. Now it's Jones. Good read, needed to be. Liverpool appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Out towards the flank. Johnson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
This looks promising. C.R.Y. gets it away. Very few chances to talk of, Jim. Defence is, it seems, on top here.
Yes, 0-0 and little promise of a goal due to the shot-shy nature of this contest, but I'm not giving up on it. There's plenty energy on the pitch, not to give up hope just yet.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Oh, good ball! Big chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And he's quick to get rid.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
McAllister. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
Liverpool really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Mateta. Forwards and with intent. Quality ball. And he's had it nicked away. Now it's Johnson. Konate kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Mateta. And the finish! Goal! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Well, the two coaches are signalling changes here, both at the same time. Crystal Palace have taken the lead.
Well, it's better late than never, Peter, and that's potentially decisive now.
And it's Szoboszlai.
Number 7.
And here's Gakpo. Szoboszlai! Big relief, it just needed better contact. Oh, that's well spotted. Decent chance! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 2 then. Sarr goes short.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Very much into the last knockings.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Can he get it through? He's being urged to shoot. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. Crystal Palace have their third corner. And it's been taken short. Engages and forces him off the ball. Gakpo. And there goes the final whistle. Crystal Palace have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the...
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands.
My name's Ps4, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. We're up and running then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential...
Summerslide! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
No, he's not getting past him there. And it's Wirtz.
He's going for goal!
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye.
Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
He's onside!
Crystal Palace with the corner, there first.
They've played it short.
Liverpool are looking to go forward now.
In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go.
Looking to play him in. And he's straight offside. Spread out to the left. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that.
So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Florian Wirtz, is the latest in a line of many impressive German playmakers. He's already broken the record for the youngest goal scorer in the German top flight, and that's hugely impressive.
It's a quick one. Hughes.
Oh, it's a great ball.
And the shot! Brilliant save from Alisson! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 2 then.
And it's been taken short.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Now it's Wirtz.
Well, oh, that is asking for trouble. Yeah, he's fouled him there.
McAllister
Ready to try one.
It's a very good position, this, and the right distance too.
And here's Szoboszlai. He's played it back.
And now they've got a chance to start again.
He's looking wide. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. This looks promising.
Chance! He scored! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal. And it's very...
And a chance! He's got a goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
After 28
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So they have it all to do again.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Richards. Lacroix. And Mitchell. Mateta threads one in. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Now it's Kamada. That is a brilliant interception.
And the counter is on.
Gakpo. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Gakpo. And it's C.R.Y. He is just caressing the ball. Munoz is there to clear.
That's going in strongly.
And here's Wirtz. C.R.Y. did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
There's the shot! And it's in! Into the lead once more!
So smooth. A signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
It's made its way to him. And that pass just didn't quite work.
Oh, this looks sharp.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
McAllister. And he was quick to react. C.R.Y. And it's Mitchell.
And into the grateful arms of the keeper.
That's the end of the first 45. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time.
Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And so the action is resumed.
Crystal Palace can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Oh, shooting chance!
Oh, what has happened?
And again!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Munoz.
There's the... Mateta!
Van Dijk out-muscles him. C.R.Y. McAllister. Johnson. C.R.Y. Liverpool are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter-attack, and that seems to be the plan.
Well, that has not gone well. Mitchell promptly onto that, and that is that. Hughes, and here's Pino.
Can he get it through? Oh, well played. Played with speed from back to front. Almost an hour gone. Gives it back. Gakpo chasing after it. Well, that is one way to stop him. Crystal Palace have kept their powder dry on the substitution front so far. Could that be about to change?
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
C.R.Y. Kamada. Now it's Mateta. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Konate. And he's gone direct here. Now it's Mateta. That has ended up in no man's land. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And here's the chance to counter. It's a pretty loose pass.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Kamada. Gravenberg gets across to intercept that. Konate. And he's forced to go back. Quality ball. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Mateta going forward.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initial...
Good effort from distance.
Substitution on the field. Number 10.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 38. Gravenberg. Number 7.
And it's Soboslai.
Number 18. Gakpo.
Aims beyond the defence. Big chance! And a neat finish. Two to the good, and they are purring. Absolutely purring.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Liverpool have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
This is a promising build-up. Brennan Johnson. And he's cut it out.
Chiesa.
That pass isn't the best.
Now it's Johnson. Sarr. Jones.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Mateta. Now it's Johnson.
Oh, that's well done, really robust.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's that. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here.
Hello everybody,
Gorgeous,
and welcome
gorgeous
to today's
evening. The
match.
skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. If you have just joined, quickly taken. Oh, that's superb.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Taken back almost at once.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
That has not gone well.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, what can we say about this fella, Jeremy Pino, Peter? I know the Canary Islands have produced some great Spanish talents over the years, but rarely has a player had such a great rise in winning a major European trophy, becoming its youngest ever winner, and earning his first Spanish cap, both achieved within a year of his professional debut. This guy could be quite incredible.
Hard to disagree with that. It is the sort of situation he thrives in. What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. So who is the target now? He's having a look at what's available.
Mitchell. Lovely pass.
Decent chance! Really nicely worked opportunity, that's some lovely exchanges.
Well, that's how you penetrate the numbers, with very shrewd movement and passing precision, and all done at pace.
Isak. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking real risks. So they're still very much in a phase of testing the waters and sizing each other up.
Quarter of an hour played.
Nicely spread. And he cuts out the supply. Kamada.
Now it's Mateta.
So it is still 0-0.
Now it's Mateta.
And it's Hughes.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Yeah, he's fouled him there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Hughes with a real chance here. Hughes.
Mitchell.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a quick one.
Lovely, now then.
Oh, super ball.
Isak.
Hughes.
Now it's Isak.
Richards gets across to intercept that.
Kamada. And it's Hughes.
And here's Mateta. Lovely. Tries a shot! And it's a goal!
Complete awareness. He understood what was needed and he executed it smoothly.
Well, of course, it's great play to set him up, Peter, but you can't say the defence did themselves many favours then. They really should have picked him up sooner.
Crystal Palace have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Passes short and sharp.
This is a promising build-up. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Good ball, good take. Now it's Johnson.
Ah, such a clever touch. That is a brilliant interception.
Chiesa. And he ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away. And that's going to be a booking. Lacroix getting this one clear. Gravenberg.
Nice sequence of passes, this.
Vic. Can he finish? That's another chance. Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And the finish! And that is doing no harm at all.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Nicely weighted ball.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's a fine challenge. All eyes on the referee. It's a penalty. Crystal Palace presented with a golden opportunity here.
This further.
To improve their cause. Oh, it's come off the upright. And that's a poor penalty.
A cool head was needed there, and we got anything but.
Kamada goes short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Isak. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And he's forced to go back.
Crystal Palace have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Johnson. McAllister wins the duel this time. And it's Pino. Munoz.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And here's Kamada. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Searching pass he's played there.
That's beautifully weighted.
Henderson with the clearance.
And the counter is on.
No, that's been intercepted. And the referee has signalled for half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Crystal Palace just ahead then as we reach 45 minutes.
Can turn it around.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Crystal Palace have made the crucial breakthrough, and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, my advice would be to keep at it. If you're doing well, keep it going.
Chiesa. And Gravenberg. Now it's Wirtz. And it's Gravenberg. McAllister. And it's Szoboszlai. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, the ball's gone astray. Wirtz.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Team still separated by the game's only goal.
The muscular approach does pay off here. And it's C.R.Y. Ball into... Oh, great leap! Oh, no, it's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Look, often chances are hard to come by in these games, so just one mistake could be all it takes to make the difference.
Lovely feet.
Jeremy Pino. That is lovely. He's chosen to go back.
He's got no choice here. He had to go backwards.
And here's Pino.
Oh, nice one too, very nice.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Pino.
Chiesa.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that's another good win of the ball. Johnson.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
C.R.Y. And here's Johnson.
Munoz finding himself in space. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Munoz has got himself a free kick.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
14,
Well, there's lots of
Diego.
movement in the box for them to
Number
pick out.
10, McAllister. Coming on
Showing
the
good
field,
feet.
Number 22.
Whistle's gone, that's foul.
Number 18.
Well, that looks
Gakpo.
like a final warning,
Number
still
17,
no card.
Jones. Substitution.
Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
Oh, that's nice. No, he wasn't going to let him past. What a throw in. And that's definitely not his best. Well, that pass isn't the best. Gakpo was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Now it's Mateta. Wharton. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Aims beyond the defence.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Now it's Gakpo. Leading by 2 and the finishing line in sight. Ekitike. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. And he's cut it out. Deftly away. Gakpo. Szoboszlai. And Gravenberch. Wharton going forward.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's free, he has got space. Pino. Nice control. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Substitutions taking place.
Probably be looking to play it square from here. So who's he going to be aiming for here? He's in a great position here. Now it's Lerma.
There will be 3 minutes.
Space
at
for
a
him to
time.
turn and look. Caught offside that time.
And that is as far as it goes.
And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Crystal Palace definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up...